All right, take us away, Case.
Elite Eight, let's go.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Elite Eight. 8 of you left. I mean, what a big week
Yeah, it was a surprise.
for everyone.
Yeah.
For Lion Hive leaders, I mean, they all ran a marathon and then still sold some deals. So no complaining anymore about if you can walk that far knocking doors. Like,
Surprise, you're running a marathon. Thanks for coming to Lion Hive.
thanks, guys. Dudes were just on phones, just finalizing deals. Right behind the Iron Cowboy.
Yeah, it was impressive. Honestly, like I was actually super impressed to see I'm not gonna say who, but not every leader finished the entire marathon. But
a little embarrassed.
a lot did, and it took a lot. I've never done a marathon before, and I freaking did one.
I couldn't tell as you hobbled in here
Still can't
on a
move.
wheelchair. Yeah, you just rolled
Yeah,
in.
my
Hey,
legs
morning.
still don't work. It's nuts. This was an interesting week because all of the leaders were gone for essentially 2.5 days. Everybody landed at the airport at like 9 a.m. on Saturday, and a few had to like dig deep and try to get some same days. It was pretty cool to see. Gosh.
Is that the refrigerator?
I don't know what happens at 5:30 in the morning.
The water filter.
Oh yeah,
Did you do that ever?
only before 5:30.
Oh yeah, like you, like oh yeah, all the time. I'm always here at 5 a.m. It goes off at 5:30 every.
Oh, what time is that? 5:20 right now? Yeah, that's the water filter.
That's good.
Oh gosh. All right, walk us through the bracket.
All right, well, we had two leaders in Lion Hive in Provo, and they were both stressing because they were battling each other. It was the double ace. Austin and Adam were battling. Austin, of course, moves on, gives Adam just the old uppercut right to the jaw. Austin also, the reason why it was so big is because Austin also finished the marathon and at least halfway through had plantar fasciitis so bad in his foot, he was like using it as like a peg leg and just like
Yeah, he was
catapulting off
hobbling.
it to move. And then the Iron Cowboy was going so fast, he would just like build up energy, run and catch and just like suffer, and then he would just gimp and limp, and he did the whole thing. That was insane.
It was awesome.
I was like, dude, he's gonna for sure give up, and he never gave up.
Dude, and every time I was like, Austin, how you doing, buddy? He's like, great, I'm good. Just
That was so
no
gnarly.
idea. He's just crushing it.
That was crazy.
So Austin and Adam actually both tied. They tied with a deal last week. Austin moves forward because he had more deals the previous week than Adam did. Came down to the wire, but awesome work, Austin. You are moving forward.
Yeah. That's
And
huge.
you will be competing against
McKay Hyde!
McDizzle. McDizzle moves on. After battling Craig for the week, McKay had 2 deals and moves forward. Awesome to watch. That'll be a really, really cool matchup. All right, this one's probably going to be my favorite matchup to watch.
I mean,
This is going to be rad.
this is gonna be amazing. We had an OG and we had the newcomer, hot on the scene, the transfer student that everybody wants to hang out with, Tate. Everybody wants to hang out with Tate. He's funny, he gets deals.
Visor.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Segway, he's all over the place. Against OG Papa Ray. That's a huge matchup, and Papa Ray came out clutch.
2 deals the prior week and 3 deals this last week. Like, the dude is crushing. And I didn't realize this. I was in the car with Austin. They were talking about Ray and how much he was crushing it. And we were on the way to the marathon, in fact. Oh, it was Adam.
Yeah.
And we were on the way to the marathon, and they're talking about how bad Ray wants to win this thing. I was like, I didn't know Ray was super competitive like this, right? But they said that he wants to take his wife to the Caribbean.
Yes.
So he's like,
Oh, he's-
Ray, proud of you, dude. Crushing it to take the wife to the Caribbean. So he's
That's
a force to be reckoned with. He's got tie with JJ on the most deals in the competition
Yes,
so far. He's been
consistently
crushing
been
it. Yeah,
crushing.
he's been crushing it. So awesome work, Ray. You're moving on. Kate, awesome work, buddy. You hung in there, but somebody's got to go. And then we got Max and Jay going against each other last week,
Max
which
and
was
Jay.
a surprising upset.
Huge upset.
Yeah.
I mean, although Maximo's been on fire, I mean, Jay's like a lone ranger out there in Vegas, just on his horse, just destroying deals, just signing and signing. Did the Lone Ranger have a whip? I know he's all black, right? Wasn't he?
He probably has a whip.
All black.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he has a whip.
I think he has a whip and a sword.
I'm
thinking of Zorro.
That's Zorro. I was too, Zorro.
Yeah.
So Maximo moves on.
Yeah. And
Camarillo Cowboy just takes down Zorro.
dude, and Maximo, same thing, has been super consistent. He had 3 deals the prior week, last week, 1 and also a split deal, so 1.5 points total. I'm super proud of Maximo. Watching that kid, he's just been,
He's thriving here.
yeah, he's been crushing. He's thriving here. But
Yeah.
he's just
He comes in here just
loving.
like he's crossing you over
Yeah.
on the basketball court. It's too easy.
Everybody in Ventura County just loves Maximo.
Yeah. It's big.
This one's big, yeah, this one's huge. So JJ and Ben Cohen went up against each other last week. I was thinking Ben Cohen's moving forward. JJ's out of the field for a couple of days. Ben's been on fire.
They both have been.
I love both of these guys with all of my heart, but Ben got slaughtered by JJ.
Well, I'll tell
Down
you
for the
what.
count.
Some of us, when there's a storm coming, we run away from it and we stay in the storm longer. Others, we go right at it and then we get right through the storm. It's over quicker, but it hurts more, but we get through it like a buffalo. JJ in a marathon. He had about 3 miles left. I'm staying with him. He's about 30 minutes behind everyone else in the pack. And it's already 9:30 at night. It's dark. You can't see anything. And the dude is just struggling to even walk. And he's like, all right, that's it. I'm gonna start running. And he ran the last 3 just like a buffalo. He's like, it hurts. It's gonna hurt if I walk. It's gonna hurt if I run. I'm just gonna run. And he ran the rest through the eye of the storm. It was so rad.
Nuts, dude.
So I'm not surprised that he got a deal and won this round.
And then he got to where all of us were at the end of it and said, where do I stop? And we're like, oh, right there. And then he walked 10 feet past and he goes, I beat all you guys. I did more than everybody.
He did.
So JJ, you're moving on. Ben, you're out for now.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe there'll be a bagel this week. I
come-
can't imagine there will be, but you could fight your way back in. You fought a good fight, man. You crushed it. Proud of you. Keep going. JJ is going to be up facing against the winner of Luke and Mateo, which this is actually a really cool story as well.
I don't know the story.
So Luke and Mateo both going into Saturday with no deals. And I'm counting up deals on Saturday evening, and I'm like, oh man, they both bagel. This is going to be a bagel bracket. No one's going to move on. So I'm texting out the numbers, right? And Mateo's like, dude, I got a same day today. I was closing a guy at his house, and Wi-Fi went down, cell service wasn't working. He drove him to the office here. So he sends me a picture of him and the customer. Like, look, the guy was here. I was here in the office.
That's
Closes in
insane.
here. He had just forgot to hit submit on Sonobi.
Oh my
So it didn't
God.
show up yet. So boom, hit it, shows up. Same day deal on Saturday to move on. And Mateo told me while we were in Utah, he's like, I'm very competitive when it comes to competitions.
Wow, that's rad. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Mateo,
Yeah.
you left your marathon gear. Don't worry, I sealed the bag super tight. It's been here for about 3 days now, so it's ready for you.
All right, and then the last one. This one was fun.
Jeez. Raekwon. I mean, this was the rad bracket where we had 3, right? Trent, Raekwon, and Seaver all in one bracket. I mean,
Going up against each other, yeah.
that's pretty rad.
Fighting to the finish, yeah.
And again, Raekwon just goes. Yours is, can you, a little more. It's more follow through. More the, we'll get there. 2.5 deals to move on, Ray? Dude,
Dude.
it's like fighting Trent in the sand at team building looking for the tennis balls, and he's just got you in a headlock, and somehow you found your way. Dude, you've just been finding a way every time. This is insane.
Newcomer, too. Like, he's like fresh.
It's brand new.
Yeah, man. Ray's been crushing it. 2.5 deals last week against Trent. Seaver had 1 on the week. And so, yeah, pretty rad to see. So you're moving on, Ray. And this is going to be interesting.
Oh my
going up
gosh.
against. So Taylor and Lido went against each other last week. Taylor had 1 and Lido got 1, but also split deal.
But a
They counted for
0.5.
half a deal, right? But Lido and Ray are going against each other now.
I mean,
They're
that's
now
the
paired up
true.
in
That's the
bracket.
true Jedi
Yeah.
and Padawan. That is. I called it early with Ray, but this is the one.
Yeah, this is legitimately.
Yeah. Yeah. This
Lido recruited Ray,
Empire Strikes
trained
Back.
Ray,
Yeah.
and now he's going against Ray. So yeah, the prize for this round,
Oh, the buttery over ear AirPod
Oof.
Maxes.
AirPod Max.
Just massaging your brain and ears. Unbelievable.
Yeah, dude, I'm stoked on these. At first, I thought they were like sleepy eye covers.
Yeah.
You know? Who's gonna win it?
So last thing we want to cover before you guys take off. If you guys follow on Instagram or you've seen on Netflix or Amazon Prime, the Iron Cowboy, James Lawrence, he is currently at 70 of his goal to get to 100 consecutive Ironman triathlons in a row with, I mean, he's getting maybe 6 hours of sleep every night. He's going, it's like 2.4 miles of swim, something like that, 112 on the bike, and then 26.22 miles. So he's
Full marathon.
full
Freaking
marathon
nuts.
to end every day. After 112 bike, the swim, he's done it 70 days in a row without fail. And he is on fire. It's unbelievable. So he's really good friends with Tony. I know him really well as well, and we went as a group from Coda, and we showed up and we made custom shirts. Kevin made custom shirts that said "Show Up." We went, came in hard, and we went that whole marathon with him. And it was one of the most enlightening experiences ever. Just think of how much and how difficult that marathon was, and we were walking it with him. To think about, he's done this for 70 days straight after everything else he does leading up in the day. It's insane. And so
It's nuts.
we're wondering, like, where is he finding this motivation? Because it's like, unless my family is in peril and they're in, like, unless I finish this, they are in danger. Like, that might be the only thing that would motivate me to go through that much pain. He's basically doing it because he believes so much, which we all as well, in OUR, Underground Railroad, which fights against human trafficking. And if you're a father, if you have siblings, if you just love humans in general, this is the greatest charity to donate to, because they are determined to stop human trafficking, and it's awful. And so he's doing it for that. And so Kevin decided that because of that, we already had that relationship with him, that we would go in together with Coda and support him in this cause. And then this is the
Yeah, so
there.
to give you some more details on this, and I can't take the credit on this. Tony has been pushing for us to do this, to team up with Iron Cowboy to get this done. And Operation Underground Railroad, if you guys don't know much about it, again, go look it up. Website is ourrescue.org. YouTube videos all over the place. Their Instagram page has a whole bunch of stories and everything. But it's something that I think is pretty hard for all of us to really dig into, because it's a deep, dark evil in the world, like what's going on. There's the statistics that they throw out there is that there's 30 million modern day human slaves right now that are being sold and trafficked on the dark internet. 10 million of those are children who are being sold and traded on the black market for organ harvesting, forced labor, and sex trafficking. 2 million of those are estimated to be for sex trafficking. And again, as Casey said, if you have kids, nieces, nephews as well, like, it just, for all of us to think of this it's hard. Like, it's a hard thing to think about, right? So when you see Iron Cowboy out there and you see him pushing, that's the thing, like right when he saw us and as we're leaving, he's like, guys, just remember why I'm doing this. You know, I'm not doing this just to break records. Like, I'm doing this to raise awareness, right? So please donate. So Tony had a great idea that we should team up with him and figure out a good way to have a donation program. So what we've done is currently right now, they are, OUR and Iron Cowboy are making a page for us, for our company, for Coda, where you guys can go on and donate. So we have a goal. Sorry, I should tell you Iron Cowboy's goal first. His goal is to get to $250,000 donated by his 100th race, right? Mm. And so that's June 8th. That's almost a little under a month away. He wants to get to 250 grand. We committed to him that we're going to raise 50 grand from Coda. So the way that we're going to do this and the way that we want to encourage you guys and make it easy for you to donate is there's a couple of ways. First of all, if you want to, you can just go straight to the link and donate as much as you want, right? The other way is that you can shoot us an email, and this is what I encourage of all of you, is just take a portion of every single one of your sales from now until June 8th and donate that to Operation Underground Railroad. Just, if you were to do just $100 for every sale, and if every single one of our sales reps did that, we'd hit our goal no problem.
Yeah.
So you can do it that way. You can email commissions@codaenergygroup.com and CC me and Tony so we can track it, and just say, hey, I sold this deal. I want to donate $100 to OUR, right? So that's one way to do it. Another way, you can just send an email and say, hey, just my paycheck this week, take X amount out and donate that to OUR. However you guys want to do it, we don't care. We just want you to do it, right? I was extremely humbled yesterday. I sent out a text message to every one of the leaders and also the executive team at Coda, and asked everybody, like, hey, Casey and I want to announce this tomorrow on the video, on the Madness video, and we want to give a total of what our leaders have donated. So what are you guys willing to commit to donate tomorrow as soon as that link is live? And just among the leadership group and the executive team, we already have committed $32,000.
That's so rad.
$32,000 of our $50,000 goal. So I'm seeing all this come in. All of your guys as leaders just donating, $500, $1,000, $2,000. And I'm just, getting all choked up. It's amazing. We have an amazing group of people here at CODA. So please donate. We're going to send you details of this, but we do want to make this special for you guys as well. So anybody that donates $500 or more, we'll get you a little CODA charity swag pack. Nothing serious. Obviously, we want to make sure that all the money that we're raising is going towards the cause. And then one thing really, really special that we want to do is that anybody that donates $2,000 or more, I know that sounds like a lot, but it's a couple $100 a sale from now till June 8th. $2,000 or more, you will be invited to a special event that James, the Iron Cowboy, has already agreed to, where we can go and meet with James. He can do not a training, so to say, but we can meet with him. He can talk about his experiences, and we can be taught by one of the most amazing beasts on planet Earth.
I mean, his energy when you are around him, the amount of you could see the amount of just how long the battle that he's been going through already, and seeing how he's just battling it with his mind, and he just keeps going, and he just looks like he's beat up and getting hammered down by these things, and he's just going, and there's nothing that detracts him from his focus. It's such a cool thing. So
it's amazing to see.
It's that's going to be a special event.
Yeah, really, really special. So thank you guys already that are committed to donating, and everybody else, please donate. It's a very, very important cause. We appreciate everything you guys do. Let's freaking make history.
Yeah.